Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily English Loop. This is the place where learning English becomes part of your everyday rhythm. Easy, fun, and natural. I'm Alex.
And I'm Lisa. Hello, Alex. It is so good to be here with you today. And a huge hello to all our wonderful listeners tuning in from all over the world. Alex, how are you doing today? You look very comfortable and happy.
I am doing fantastic, Lisa. Thank you. I have my large cup of coffee right here, so I am fully awake and feeling great. I always need my morning coffee to get started. How about you? You are glowing with energy today.
Oh, thank you, Alex. I feel really good. I actually just finished a yoga session before coming to the studio, so I feel very fresh and full of energy.
Yoga? Wow, that is impressive. I usually just sit in my chair and stretch my arms. That's my version of yoga.
Hey, stretching is good too. Any movement is better than no movement.
That is very true. And actually, because we are both feeling so good today, I think it is the perfect day to talk about a very important topic. Today, we are going to talk about health.
Health. That is such an essential topic. It's something we all think about, or at least something we should think about every day.
Exactly. Without health, we have nothing. So today, we will explore different parts of a healthy life. But before we dive in, I have a small favor to ask our listeners. If you enjoy our conversations, please subscribe to the Daily English Loop.
Yes, please do. And don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps our channel grow and helps other English learners find us. Sharing is caring, so share this episode with your friends and family too.
Ideally, share it with someone you want to be healthy with. Okay, Lisa, are you ready to start?
I am so ready, Alex. Health is a big word. Where should we begin?
Let's start with the part nobody likes, but everybody needs. Let's start with going to the doctor.
The doctor. Yes, when we feel sick, we have to go to the doctor, or sometimes to a big hospital if it is serious.
Right. A hospital is that big place with many doctors and nurses, but usually for small things, we just go to a clinic or see our family doctor. Tell me, Lisa, do you like going to the doctor?
That is a tricky question. I don't think anyone loves it. I don't wake up and say, "Yay, I want to go to the doctor today." But I go when I need to. I know the doctor is there to help me. What about you, Alex? Are you a brave patient?
To be honest, Lisa, I am a bit of a baby. I don't like needles, and I don't like the smell of the doctor's office. But like you said, I go when I feel sick. For example, last winter, I had a terrible cold.
Ugh, a cold. That is the most common sickness. What happened? Did you have a runny nose?
Oh, yes. I had a runny nose, a sore throat, and I felt so tired. My energy was zero. I just wanted to stay in bed and sleep for a week.
That sounds miserable. So did you go to the doctor immediately?
Not immediately. I waited 2 days thinking I would get better, but I didn't, so I finally went. I walked in and said, "Hello, doctor. I think I have a bad cold."
And was the doctor helpful? Usually they are very kind.
Yes, he was very nice. He asked me the standard question, "Alex, how do you feel?"
How do you feel? That is the most important question. Listeners, remember that phrase. You can answer, "I feel sick," or "I feel weak."
Exactly. Or you can be specific about your body parts. I told him my head hurts.
My head hurts. A headache. That is the worst. It makes it hard to think.
It really does. Or sometimes people say my stomach hurts.
Oh, a stomachache. That is very uncomfortable. Usually that happens when we eat something bad.
Right. But in my case, it was just a cold. The doctor checked my temperature. He said I had a small fever.
A fever is when your body gets too hot, right?
Yes. He checked my ears, he looked into my throat, and he listened to my breathing. He was very professional.
And did he give you any medicine?
He did. He gave me some medicine to help with the headache, but mostly he gave me advice.
Let me guess. Did he tell you to drink water?
You guessed it. He said, Alex, go home, drink a lot of water, and sleep.
Water and sleep. It sounds so simple, but it really is the best medicine for a cold. Our bodies fix themselves when we sleep.
It is true. I followed his advice. I drank gallons of water and I slept for 12 hours. And in 2 days, I felt like a new man. I was back to my happy self.
That is a great story, Alex. It shows that we shouldn't be afraid of the doctor. They know what is best.
Definitely. Now, Lisa, what about you? Do you have any doctor stories?
Well, not a medical doctor, but last month I went to the dentist.
Ah, the dentist, the doctor for our teeth. That is a scary one for many people.
It can be scary because of the noise, but I actually like going to the dentist. I go every 6 months for a checkup.
Every 6 months? Wow, you are very disciplined. Why is it important to go so often?
It is important because I want a healthy smile. A checkup is just a routine visit. The dentist looks at my teeth to make sure there are no problems.
I see. So you don't wait until your tooth hurts.
Exactly. If you wait until it hurts, it might be a big problem. I prefer to go when everything is fine.
That is very smart. So what happened at your visit?
The dentist was a lovely woman. She said the famous words, "Hello, Lisa. Please open your mouth."
Open wide. I always feel silly sitting there with my mouth open.
Me too. But she looked at my teeth, she checked my gums, and then she smiled. She said, "Lisa, your teeth look perfect. Good job."
That is the best feeling. It's like getting an A+ on a test at school.
It really is. I felt very proud. She told me to keep doing what I'm doing.
And what is her advice for healthy teeth?
Very simple. Brush your teeth in the morning and at night, and don't eat too much sugar.
Ah, sugar. That is the enemy of teeth.
It is. So going to the doctor or the dentist is a good thing. It helps us stay broken. Oh, wait, no. It helps us stay fixed and healthy.
Right. It keeps us running smoothly, like a car. Okay, so that is the medical side of things. But we don't want to just go to the doctor. We want to stay healthy every day so we don't need the doctor.
Exactly. Prevention is better than cure. So let's talk about my favorite topic, exercise.
Exercise, moving our bodies. I know you love this, Lisa. You mentioned yoga earlier. Do you also go to a gym?
I do. I joined a gym last year. I try to go 3 or 4 times a week.
3 or 4 times? That is dedication. What do you do there?
Well, first I warm up. Then I like to use the treadmill.
The treadmill. That is the machine where you run but you don't go anywhere.
Yes, that's the one. It sounds funny when you say it like that, but I like it because I can watch TV or listen to music while I walk or run.
Do you run fast?
I mostly walk very fast. It's called power walking. It gets my heart beating fast. It's very good for your heart health.
And do you lift heavy things?
Sometimes I lift small weights. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder, Alex. I just want to be strong.
Small weights are good. They make your arms and back strong. That helps with everyday life, like carrying groceries.
Exactly. And how about you, Alex? You said you stretch in your chair, but do you do any real exercise?
Hey, chair stretching is hard work. Just kidding. I actually don't like the gym. I prefer to be outside.
Outdoors, that is wonderful. Fresh air is so good for you. What do you do outside?
I like to go to the park near my house. It has a nice path with many trees. I usually go for a slow jog in the morning.
A jog? That is like a slow run, right?
Yes, I am not fast. I am like a turtle, but I am moving. I love seeing the birds and feeling the morning sun.
That sounds beautiful. Morning exercise is a great way to start the day. It wakes up your brain.
It does. But honestly, Lisa, sometimes it's hard to start. The bed is so warm and the outside is cold. Do you ever feel lazy?
Oh, absolutely. Everyone feels lazy sometimes. There are days when I just want to sit on the sofa and watch movies.
So, how do you motivate yourself?
I think about how I feel after the exercise. You know that feeling?
Yes, the good tired.
Exactly. My body feels tired, but my mind feels happy and clear. I feel proud of myself. That feeling motivates me.
That is great advice. Focus on the feeling after, not the pain during. Also, I listen to music. Music helps a lot.
Oh, definitely. Upbeat music makes you want to move. A good playlist is essential.
And water. We mentioned water for sickness, but water for exercise is even more important.
Yes, I always carry a water bottle with me at the gym. When we sweat, we lose water. We have to put it back in.
Hydration is key. So, listeners, you don't need to run a marathon. Just walk, dance, or play in the park. Just move your body.
Yes, find something you enjoy. If you like it, you will do it.
Okay, so we have visited the doctor, and we have exercised at the gym and the park. Now I'm getting hungry.
Me too. All this talk about running makes me want to eat.
Let's talk about the third pillar of health, food.
Food. This is the most delicious topic. What we put inside our bodies is the fuel for our lives.
You are so right. If you put bad fuel in a car, it breaks. It's the same for us. So, Alex's question of the day, what is your favorite healthy food, Lisa?
That is hard because I love food. But I think I have to say fruit. I have a sweet tooth, and fruit is like nature's candy.
Nature's candy. I like that description. What is your number one fruit?
I love apples, specifically red apples. I love the sound they make when you bite them.
Crunchy.
Yes, so crunchy and juicy. And they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
That is a very famous English idiom, and it's mostly true. Apples have vitamins and fiber.
What about you, Alex? Are you a fruit lover?
I am. My favorite is the banana.
The banana, a classic choice.
It is the perfect snack. It comes in its own wrapper. I eat a banana every morning with my breakfast. It gives me instant energy.
That is great. Bananas are full of potassium, very good for your muscles.
But we can't just live on fruit. We need vegetables too.
Vegetables, the colorful part of the meal. Do you like vegetables?
I do, actually. I love carrots. They're crunchy like apples.
Carrots are great for your eyes. My mom always told me that.
And I try to eat a big salad for lunch.
A salad is a fantastic lunch option. It's light, so you don't feel sleepy in the afternoon. What do you put in your salad?
I keep it simple. Lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, and maybe some olive oil.
Sounds fresh and delicious. I love broccoli. You know, the ones that look like little green trees?
The little trees, yes. Some children hate them, but I think they're tasty if you cook them right.
Me too. I steam them and put a little lemon juice on top. Yum.
Okay, so fruit and vegetables are essential. But what about the main meals? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
I agree. If I skip breakfast, I get grumpy.
Me too. I get hangry, hungry, and angry.
Hangry, that's a great word. So what is a typical breakfast for you, Lisa?
I usually have yogurt with some fruit and granola. It's quick and healthy.
That sounds nice. I usually cook eggs. I like boiled eggs or scrambled eggs. They have protein, which keeps me full for a long time.
Eggs are a superfood. And for dinner?
For dinner, I try to eat something warm, maybe grilled chicken or some fish.
Fish is excellent. It's very good for your brain. I try to eat fish twice a week.
And rice or potatoes on the side?
Yes, but not too much. It's all about balance.
Balance. That's the magic word. Because let's be honest, Lisa, we are not perfect. Do you ever eat unhealthy food?
Of course. I'm human. I love chocolate.
Chocolate is my weakness too. And pizza. On Friday nights, I love to order a big pepperoni pizza.
And that's okay.
It is?
Yes, as long as it's not every day. If you eat healthy food like salads, fruit, and fish on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, then on Friday you can have a treat.
That makes me feel better. A treat is a reward.
Exactly. If you try to be perfect 100% of the time, you will be unhappy. And being happy is also part of being healthy.
That is such a beautiful point, Lisa. Mental health and happiness are just as important as eating broccoli.
Yes, stress is bad for your body. So relax, eat a cookie sometimes, and smile.
I love that philosophy. So let's do a quick review for our listeners. We covered a lot today.
We did. First, the doctor. Don't be afraid. Go for checkups.
And if you have a cold, drink water and sleep.
Second, exercise. You don't need a fancy gym. You can walk, run in the park, or do yoga. Just find something you love.
And remember the good tired feeling. That is your goal.
Third, food. Eat a rainbow. Red apples, orange carrots, green broccoli.
And don't forget protein like eggs and fish. But also, don't feel guilty about a small piece of cake on your birthday.
Or a pizza on Friday.
Exactly. It really isn't difficult when you break it down. Small changes can make a big difference.
You don't have to change your whole life in one day. Start with drinking 1 extra glass of water or walking for 10 minutes.
Step by step. That is how you learn English, and that is how you get healthy.
Well, Alex, I feel healthier just talking about this.
Me too. I think I am going to go for a walk after we finish recording.
And I am going to eat an apple.
Perfect. Well, our time is almost up for today's episode. This was a lot of fun, Lisa.
It was wonderful. I hope our listeners learned some useful new words and maybe felt inspired to take care of themselves.
I am sure they did. To everyone listening, thank you so much for spending your time with us on the Daily English Loop.
We love having you here. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next topic. We have some great ones coming up.
And please, leave us a comment below. We have a question for you.
Yes, tell us, what is one healthy thing you like to do? Do you like to swim? Do you love strawberries? Do you meditate?
Or tell us your favorite unhealthy treat. We want to know that too.
We read all your comments and they make our day.
They really do. All right, everyone, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep practicing your English.
Goodbye for now. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Take care.